Find out on the next episode of
Donald Kent Inks Comics.
Wow, that was an excellent voiceover. Oh my gosh. Alright, you cheeky bastards. Here we go for another round. Are you ready? Oh, sure. You were born ready. I know. Alright, lovely. So, I am actually backed up. I've got a lot of penciled pages already, and I'm not catching up with the inking, which is not a bad problem to have. But part of it is that I don't want to do there's like certain grunt work in inking that is like not super fun to do, and I'm kind of avoiding doing that stuff. It's the kind of stuff I wouldn't really want to do live, mainly because it's like sort of it takes a lot of concentration and slightly tedious. I kind of like to, when you're talking and drawing at the same time, it's like juggling and riding a unicycle kind of thing. Anyway, here we go. So I am streaming early this evening, and I will probably be doing that, I'll say it from now on, but like more regularly, because I got this other thing I need to do, and that's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. I just wrote that song. Anyway, moving on. Onward and upward, peeps. Are you ready to join me? Excelsior! Imagine hating me when I'm just like over here having a good time. Inking militia, man. Come on, haters. Don't hate. I don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background. It's going to be getting massive, what do you call them? Copyright hits. But if I can manage to sort of talk over the music, I'm thinking I'm going to get away with it. Mm-hmm. You know me, I always like to beat this system. You know me, I'm a rebel, Dottie. A loner. Anybody know the reference? Not just the joke reference there. It's from Pee Wee Herman. A very fine Jew right there, You know who's probably my favorite Jew would be Mel Brooks. He's probably one of the cooler ones, For a long time, I liked Woody Allen films until I kind of found out about his relationship with his adopted Korean daughter. I actually saw Woody Allen in New York City on set. He was shooting a scene when I lived in New York City. It's not uncommon to run into actors and stuff. James56 is here. What the heck? Brandon, hey, Brandon's here. So we are doing some comic book inking, and I'm just like freestyling, like whatever comes to mind. I just talk about in like a stream of consciousness. But we can talk about anything you guys are interested in. Brandon. Right on. What's going on, Brandon? What's new in your world? What's shaking, Bacon? What you got going on? What's the lowdown, Brown? What do we got? Batman. No, this guy is called Militiaman. He is, I'll give you a better look at him. Hold on. Wait, this is good. Oh, wait, yeah. Dude, you're in for a treat. I'm going to give you guys a little show. Hang tight a second. Okay. So, first thing we're going to do is we've got to back out a bit. Now, there's Militiaman there for you. I'll back out a bit and let you see this old artwork here. We've got his teammates there. We've got Red Rocket. We've got Pierce Arrow. We've got, we can't quite see him here. His name's Everyman. And this bloke back here, he's like, I call him Flexo. He's one of these stretchy type superheroes. You know, the kind. Right, that's him. And so, right in the centre there, you've got Militiaman. And he's sort of like, if you could mix Superman with Captain America. If you could mix those two together, there's Militiaman. Lovely, lovely. So, I've got to get back to work now. Do Batman, like right now? Like just right now? You know, that's actually a cool idea for a show, is to like take requests, you know what I'm saying? That's a darn good idea for a show. There's some other pages from the story. I'm on like page 71 right now. Inking, penciling, and other total mayhem. So, yeah, I'll just give you a little kind of peek at some of the different pages from the story. What are your favorite superheroes, guys? Pop it in the chat here. My sketching looks like a 5-year-old just discovered watercolors. Haha. You good? Yeah, well, you know, I fake it pretty well. I think I'm a good faker. Look at this. Check out this fake right there. How's that for a fake? That's some damn good faking I got right there. I tell you, I really know how to do that, you know. Really good at tricking people into thinking I'm a good artist, you know. Anyway, what else should we do here? Batman. Oh, Batman's your favorite is what you're saying. So I'm going to get back to the action here. I freaking love Batman. I'm a massive Batman fan, so you are in good company, my friend. Thanks. How did you guys discover this channel? Was it like an algorithm thing? Did it just pop up in your feed? Or did, like, you know, like a magic comic book spirit come to you and say, you must go to Donald Kent's channel. It will change your life for the better. It will bring all your dreams true. You'll grow rich and happy and famous. You will no longer have troubles in this world. What do we got? What do we got? D Spade is here. Welcome, D Spade. What do we got? Flash is here. Hey, big guy. Happy Hua Heaven. Very New York City. I lived in New York City for a while. I would really, actually, I appreciate you saying that, because, like, I like to hear people's perspective on my style. Like, how would you describe my style? That'd be kind of a cool thing to know. I don't want to really say, you know, what my influences are, you know, quite yet, because then I can just get an honest answer from you guys, you know what I mean? So does this style remind you of anyone, or does it have a certain, like, it would fit into a certain era? What do you think? I'd be really interested to know your thoughts on that. You know what? It doesn't cost you nothing to share your thoughts. Penny for your thoughts is the old expression. CFG try. I have no idea what that means. I'm not as cool as you do. I don't have all the internet lingo. See, I'm an old timer. I don't know those kind of words. He says, you and your LOLs and your FRs and all that stuff that you be texting all day long, I don't know what that means. All right. Sorry. Sometimes I get into these characters and they kind of take over the show a little bit. I hope it's okay with you guys. No, I'm not off my meds. Stop it. What do we got? What do we got? How come we keep redacting messages here? Who's you guys saying? Okay, that I have to show because that is just as cool as ever. So we got one Batman fan out there. Anybody like? Anybody like Wonder Woman? You know, as hard as I try, I just can't seem to like Wonder Woman. I don't think she's terrible. She's cute, you know. But I'm sort of like, meh. I think there's much more interesting female characters than her, like the Scarlet Witch, you know, or something like that, you know. You guys know who Carol Danvers is? The original. Well, she used to be called Warbird, and then some goofball decided to like turn her into Captain America. It was a stupid idea. She was so much cooler as Warbird. And then Brie Larson played her and just made her like the most unlikable character ever. Me, cool. No, boy, Brandon is taking control of the chat, guys. You got to jump in there. Hey, Gondorian, great to see you again, guy. So as you'll notice, I'm kind of doing a little earlier stream here today. That's because I'm gonna be going out to the gym a bit later. Tried to go to the gym and the whole damn parking lot was packed, and I'm like, what the heck? What the heck, man? I didn't pay for this shit. So I'm like, oh, I guess I'm going home. And I don't really like going to the gym when there's a lot of people anyway, you know, so I'll just go late, you know. But that means I got to do the stream early, so I hope you don't mind. You know what's cool about it is that we got to see Brandon here. You know, I mean, it's before Brandon's bedtime, so you can come and hang out and be silly with me, make silly jokes. Can you guys hear the music in the background? I'm just kind of trying to gauge how bad the copyright strike is going to be this time, you know. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? Yes! Yes, you can hear the music. I'm assuming that's what you meant by that emphatic comment. Well, should I sing along with it like a karaoke? Ooh, there's an idea. Karaoke. Is it okay to karaoke? Damn, that was like a dad joke. Holy shit, I can't believe I just said that. That's it. So what this is that we're listening to here is called Yacht Rock. And there's actually a documentary on Yacht Rock now, which I haven't seen yet because I live under a rock. But anyway, what am I trying to say? I love Yacht Rock. I think it's awesome. What else do I have to say about the topic? Yeah, I just love it, man. It's like music before computers, you know what I'm saying? When people actually had feelings and actually knew how to play instruments. Remember? I mean, it's kind of legendary, you know? Legendary. I'm blowing up the chat right now. Yeah, dude, you're killing it, man. I'm loving it. Yes. Oh, crap, you made me screw up. You know what? It was just a mini earthquake. That's what it was. So let's talk comics here, Mr. Brandon. You seem to be the only one who will talk to me. I guess everyone else is mad at me or something. It's probably because of my stupid jokes. Are you into any of like the current cartoons, like the DC Superman cartoon that got out now, or cool, okay? I, or how about any of the like Marvel or DC movies? Which ones are your favorites? What do you think of Suicide Squad? What do you think of James Gunn? Those are the big questions. The big philosophical questions. Things that matter. Hey, Brendan Stewart's here. Hi, I am Brendan's brother. Wow, cool beans. Wow, man, we're rocking and rolling here. It's like a family reunion. Forget about it. So, say something that'll embarrass your brother online. That'd be great. No, don't do that. Don't do that. He'll never come back to my channel if you do that. So that'd be terrible. Then I'd have no one to blow up the chat. That'd be boring. Actually, I have a lot of cool friends that visit, and they're probably just lurking in the background because we're being silly now. And you guys don't have to lurk. You can pop in at any time. I can switch from goofy, funny, yacht rock dad jokes to serious political combos and stuff. I'm cool like that. I know how to just like switch in and out. Let's see, the lips here and the chins here. Yeah, kind of maybe do like that. Oh yeah. What is this? Are you gonna be alive tomorrow? That is freaking amazing. What a great question. That is the most. I love your drawings. I might not be alive tomorrow. I might die tomorrow, and I'm not even joking because you guys don't know what is going on in my health world. But that's why I live every moment to the fullest. Oh, do you mean am I going live tomorrow? Is that what you mean? And if that is the question, then yes, I will go live tomorrow. Tomorrow is, hold on, what is tomorrow? Thursday? No, yes? No, Wednesday. So that'd be a yes. That'd be a big old yes-a-rooney. Will I be like dead inside emotionally though? You know what? I'm at like Joker levels of like, existential comedy. You know that? All right, lighten up. Game over. That dude, you got some cool special effects going down there. Man, I wish I was just like half as cool as you, bro. Right, you gotta teach me how to do that cool stuff. Yes. Do you play Fortnite? Oh, snap. No, but my son used to. So, FYI, oh sweet, check that out. Athena Wolf is here. Oh, Athena, I'm so happy you're back, right? You've been here before, haven't you, Athena? If not, I guess I'm a dweeb and I'm mistaking you maybe, but I'm 90,000% sure you've been here before because a name like that is so rememberable. I just made up that word, rememberable. Anyway, here's just a quick look at you. Yes, sir. Oh, good. Athena, are you an artist? Do you do artwork of any kind? I don't know why I just get this vibe from you like you do. Yes, sir. Holy shit, I'm fucking psychic. Pardon my language. It's French. Pardon my French. Occasionally I say the words like that, and it is meaning to no offense of you. So tell me more about your work there, Miss Wolf. How old are you? Are you asking me? I am old enough to be your grandfather. No, I'm kidding. You know what? When I talk about my age, I gotta be honest, I'm really bad at math. So Sorry, guys. But I will tell you this. I set this show to no kids allowed under 18. So you guys are breaking the algorithm. I don't know why, like, YouTube does that. It's weird because I normally like to talk about, like politics and stuff that kids don't find interesting. It's not Fortnite, you know what I'm saying? And my like adult followers feel really uncomfortable when there's like kids under 18 in the chat. So then they leave and they won't watch the show. So what the hell, man? What am I gonna do? Like, I don't like being mean. I don't want to like kick anyone out. Not like I really could actually. But this is really meant to be for adults. So, hi Zowie. I hope you don't hate me for that. Don't hate me because I'm beautiful. Okay. I want to get back to talking to. Hey, my channel's here. Yeah, I know. No kidding. I know. Poop is right. Let's get back to Athena here. No offense, I paint quite a bit of realism with lots of different color schemes. That's sweet. That is super sweet. Speaking of realism, I'm going to take a special break just for my queen, Athena, to show her some of my fine art. Oops, let's see it. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. There's my boy. So, like, I do portraiture like that, and that's clearly, a form of realism right there. I don't think I'm a great painter. I'm really good with watercolor and drawing. You can kind of see some of these portraits. It's a little washy. I like that kind of washy look to it. Braden's here. Cool. Fortnite. Instead of saying cool, just say Fortnite. You know what I mean? I think I might start doing that. Just be like, yo. When people used to say dead ass, I'd be like, Fortnite. This is some of my illustration work. I think you've seen this before, Athena, though. Yes or no? Let me know. Anyway, there was one particular piece I wanted to show you. Where did it go? There it is. That's my boy right there. I just want to show you that I can do realism, okay? So don't look down on me like I know you do. Oh my gosh, I love it. Watercolor's great. I wish I could send pics in chat. Nah. Well, I have, but I love your work. Okay, not gonna lie, I have the biggest crush on Sam Elliott. That's cool. That's impressive. I'm actually pretty impressed by that. Gosh, who do I have a crush on? Who might that be? I don't know. Let's see. I'm not really crushing on any like movie stars or anything. Anyway, let's move on. So, Athena echoes Dudley Do Right, Gene Wilder, and then Sam Elliott. Oh my gosh, you are in the know. Wow, what a cool thing to say. Holy crow. So, do you freelance? Do you make money with your work? Is it more of a passion? What's your story, Morning Glory? I actually just got two pretty big commissions. One is for a landscape painting, and the other is for a book cover. I kind of, like, I don't like taking time off from my own projects to do other people's projects, but how can you say no to money? It's like it wouldn't hurt. I could use a little casheroony for some extra things that I'd like. My price is just doubled though, because since I'm taking time off from my own projects, I'm charging double than I usually do. So, I don't know. It is what it is. Okay, okay. Brandon, just remember Fortnite. You don't have to waste all those precious letters. What do we got? What do we got? Message is held for review. Somebody's saying bad things. Oh, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, what do we got? I'm reading chat. It's definitely more of a passion now. It used to be a career. I did a lot of airbrushing too. Ooh, airbrush. Wow, that's how much does an airbrush machine cost? And like the bits and pieces and all the rest, all the stuff that goes with it. Back in the day before COVID, and now I'm getting my RN. Oh, wow, yeah, I hear you. It's a hard life being being an artist and trying to make it or freelance or this or that. It's a tough life. So, you know, good for you. That's all I got. Okay, good for you. I'm changing my strategy with this guy here. I have a lot of medical people in my family, so I have a lot of respect for people that can do that kind of work. I hope that you know, take good care of your patients. I would definitely look into some alternative medicine stuff and get on board with what's going on with like ivermectin and methylene blue, fenbendazole, stuff like that. Alternative medicine talks about how cancer is related to parasites, and this is sort of a thing. What else? About the use of things like methylene blue to oxygenate and energize cells so cells can resist cancer. It's a really, really, really important field. And I think, in my opinion, with RFK coming into office, this stuff is going to get more normalized and more mainstream. But I mean, if you're working in the medical industry, you kind of have to follow orders, though. You know what I mean? And a lot of these doctors, they kind of think that they're gods and stuff. So I don't know. There could be some issues in terms of like ethical decisions and this and that. So I don't know. It's pretty tough stuff. It's tough to navigate. Let's move on. We got more chitty chats going down here. I can't keep up with you guys. You're too interesting. Fortnite. Completely understandable. No. Debit. What the heck is that debit? What are you talking about? I kind of like that. That debit could be like the new dead ass or something. Debit. And people are like, what are you talking about? Anyway, this guy needs some sideburns, so I'm gonna hook him up with some sideburns. Anyway, moving on. It depends on your kits and your air compressor. Yeah, I'm going to hospice care. Whoa! That is the heaviest one of them all. God bless your soul. God bless your soul. Listen, okay, guys, the conversation's going to get really serious for a bit here, so you can hang out or not, but this is some heavy stuff. So, have you researched near-death experiences? NDEs is what we call it. Anyway, I recommend you start looking into NDEs, near-death experiences. There's thousands of case studies. Something like 75-80% of all cases report the same experience. These are people who die and come back to life. Could be me soon. Anyway, and they talk about, meeting spirits and this, that, and the other thing. I'll let you look into it for yourself. But if that's the field you're going into, this would be profoundly helpful information. I really sincerely hope that it helps you out. Man, you're speaking my language. I knew I got a vibe from you. I don't know why. I just have a really, really strong intuition. It's kind of like a superpower I got. Now, if I could just use it to win the lottery. Oh! Sorry. I know my jokes are so annoying, and you guys are so patient with me. Just hanging out, listening to these stupid jokes. Never believe. Okay, so, well, let me move on here. Language. If you have a nursing certificate, you can get a visa anywhere. Work in a clinic outside the states where they do healing instead of practice medicine. Nice. Do Batman. I know. Braden says, do Iron Man. Wow. How about a mashup of Batman and Iron Man? That'd be cool. Turn on the song Ransom. Who's Ransom by? What's the band? My son's getting me into like really sick math rock and stuff. How do I pronounce that? People are going to wonder why I just made that weird noise. Because I'm reading your chat, that's why. My channel, most people in the West are slowly dying with or without hospice care. Yes, I know that situation. Brandon, do you do any other drawings or like any Marvel stuff? You know, I wish I had a portfolio kind of closer by. Yeah. Where is the damn thing? This happens all the time. I don't happen to. Pooh. I don't have it, but yeah, I used to work in comic book conventions, and I would do all kinds of like fan art that I would sell prints of. So and all the main characters that are out there, all that stuff. If you go to my website, you might be able to see some of that. I don't know if I put it on there or not. I can't remember. It's been a while. Athena says, I believe everyone deserves all the care and love, no matter the condition. And yes, I went down that rabbit hole a lot. Awesome. Condition, and yes, I went down that. No dancing at the club tonight. Today is Wednesday, my bro. There's no club on Wednesday, bro. But I do plan on going out Saturday. There's a pretty crazy event Saturday, which around children I definitely can't talk about. But suffice to say, it should be fun. There's something called a glow event. Did you ever hear of a glow event? It's a I don't know what to call it. It's like there's a certain organization that puts these on, and they travel around the country and do these glow events. And I used to do body painting at the glow events. So do the math. Not dancing. Yes. Wow, guys, I cannot keep up with you. I'm not going to be able to do any drawing if I keep having to read this stuff. But the chat is part of what it's all about, isn't it? Oil. Okay. It's absolutely amazing listening to them. I really went into it after I came to Christ. Regression exercises, and there was something about them that made it feel like an imitation, and that's what made me dig deep into those things. It's too bad you're just like an internet person. I can't actually meet you. Wah. Isn't that weird? That's kind of the weird thing about the internet is it's like I have so many great friends on the internet and so few like where I live. It's kind of tragic if you think about it, Yeah, I'm sort of sad about that. Let's just do a little more chat reading, and then I'm going to try to focus a bit. Okay, gang? All right. What time is it? I got to see. Watch the clock. Yeah, I got time. I'm good. Okay. Fortnite. Past life regression. Yeah, I actually did past life regression hypnotherapy once. I know that's cray cray, isn't it? I actually talked about that on another show. Fascinating stuff. I definitely believe in reincarnation, so that's not like a question for me. I actually studied Buddhism for many, many, many years. I lived in Asia for 5 years. Got lots of stories from life in Asia, as you can imagine. No, I did not meet Pokemon in person. Sorry. CDG Red so cute. I can't believe it's not even out. I was talking about. I have no idea where you would. Dude, you're eating too much sugar, Brandon. Back off the sugar. Hippocratic Oath. My favorite superhero is Corn. Nice. The Legend of Corn Pop. Oh, dude, I should do. You know what? My guy, what's his name? Dillard Q. Thurman of Zog Comics. He could do a really, really great Corn Pop comic book or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, he is the guy for that job. You know what I mean? Holy crap. I think he's a super villain, not a superhero, though, right? Am I right? Anyway, enough tomfoolery out of you. Can you guys hear the music in the background? Yay or nay? That's amazing. What is amazing? Oh, that I lived in Asia. Okay, I assume that's what you mean. It was some of the best and worst experiences of my life. I was in a 7.1 earthquake over there. Thought I was gonna die, literally, quite literally. But I'm still here. I've had worse heartbreaks than that, though. Yeah, there's just no way to like. There's no short stories when it comes to like life in Asia. There was so many incredible adventures I had. I mean, even the boring days are phenomenal because you're like, oh my God, I'm living in Asia. Holy crap, you know? And like, you just meet so many amazing people and see so many incredible places and do so many fun things and very deeply enriching. Very, very good experience for me. You know, I have a special interest in Buddhism and Kung Fu and these things, so that's kind of the mission there. Oh gosh, I'm glad you didn't die. Yes, no kidding. But you found all of China's art in a warehouse. Yeah, I spoke about that in a previous show. I wouldn't say it was all of China's art, but it was a freaking boatload. Holy crow. I'll never forget. That was an amazing experience. I think one of the other nice experiences I had is that I'm assuming it was a student who introduced me. I can't quite remember how I met him, but I met this, it's essentially the Chinese equivalent of a Zen Buddhist monk. And I started training meditation under him. And I ended up going to one of the biggest temples in Taiwan and taking the full vows at the time. And the experience was really profound for me. That kind of stuff's very personal, though. It was really wonderful to be a part of that culture and to continue my training and stuff, you know. He claimed to have seen a real dragon, which I always found pretty amazing. But in my years of studying UFOs, I've seen phenomenon in the sky that could be mistaken as dragons, which is another crazy Donald Kent wackadoo conversation. Why do I have to always go there? Hippocratic oath. Why can't I just be normal? Why can't you just fit in? Why can't you be like everyone else? Exacerbating. What else we got? What do we got? What do we got? Mad Hatter CZ. Now I'm interested in that. Dragons in the Sky. Tell me more. All right, I will in a moment because you're new and I love having new people in the chat. Let me just catch up with the other ones. I think wandering is so important to the soul. What a beautiful thing to say. That's incredible. Now I'm interested. Da, da, da. Chinese dragons are happy, gregarious types. Or was it a European dragon that holds a girl and gold in its keep? Ooh, now you're going there, man. You're getting my mythopoetic blood burning there. Okay, so as far as this monk and his claim of seeing a golden dragon in the sky, in the clouds, I believe him only because like I know him. And not only that, as a monk, you would never lie. It's like not, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's just a thing. You just don't do that. And not only that, this is really not. I'm not going to be able to explain this scientifically, but when you're on different levels of spiritual development, you are able to see and experience things on what you might call a more psychic level, and you can kind of see and experience things that ordinary people can't. Don't ask me to go, and I can't defend that per se, but I'll just leave it out there. So as far as what I've seen, as a hobby, I've been interested in UFOs for like 19 years. So trying to figure 19 years ago, what was the internet like? The internet is cray cray. I mean, the speed in which things change, internet time is so much faster, than just like human life. You know what I'm saying? So there's things that I can't find on the internet anymore, that I somehow or other were taking it off. And they were like crazy, insane things. Anyway, what am I trying to say? So I feel like at the time, UFOs was a very weird, unpopular topic. If you were interested in it, you were a weirdo, and nobody would. We were still at that point. Now the government says there's UFOs, and it's like full disclosure, so it's not weird anymore. Anyway, so there's just all kinds of footage that people were putting up, and one was, you have these like pilots that are flying at really, really high altitudes, and one caught this being, or this creature, on camera, and had like a lot of, like, it was, how long was it? I mean, it was over a minute, of this strange, elongated kind of creature that looked like a dragon. No, stop. Didn't look like a dragon. It looked like a single, those, like, if you were to look under a microscope at bacteria and you see, like those really long stringy bacteria that just kind of like, move around like that in the water. Well, it was that, only it was like freaking enormous, like super, super, super huge. And it was just floating around like that in the upper atmosphere. And I couldn't take my eyes off it. Obviously, I was like, this is exquisite. And then it kind of occurs to you, like, you can only see these things from the point of view of someone who's flying at that altitude. You can't see them from Earth because it's too far away. And so I was just like enchanted. It was really pretty amazing, you know. Will such things ever, you know, be shown to the public someday? I don't know. I don't know. I know what I saw. I believe my eyes. And the other thing too is like 19 years ago, they weren't doing CGI. There was no AI. You know what I'm saying? It was a really, really weird topic. And you know, you had shows like Coast to Coast. There were like one or two really rare sort of shows out there that went into the paranormal UFOs. One of my favorites was Project Camelot. And it's not like I'm fully married to these things. Like they're just interesting things, you know, that I've studied. As far as, you know, to me, they're convincing, you know. You might look at them and say, oh, that's bullshit, but good luck. Just to see them is mind-boggling. But now we're living in the age of, like, you know, UFO sightings happen all over the world all day, every day. And people have phones all over the world. So they upload, like, I don't know, probably thousands of videos. I don't know. But, like, if you look into it, it's pretty amazing. So I am going to read the chat for 10 seconds here. I'm here just listening. Project Camelot called out Farsight.org for caving into the ET's not showing up in large ships and blaming humans. So I'm not, again, I don't have a dog in that fight. I mean, that's fine, you know. Again, I'm just watching it, you know. I'm just watching, gathering in intel, you know. I want to see something interesting, you know. Let's go back to Mad Hatter and see what he's got. I'm old enough to remember dial-up. Haha. Good for you, man. Like an elongated dew worm. Well, I don't know what a dew worm is, but it was very, very much like an elongated worm. But like its skin and its body was sort of transparent-ish, if that makes sense. I believe I've seen some pictures back in the day. Okay, and I just wanted to mention Coast to Coast AM. Right. Okay, all right, awesome. Like popcorn. Okay. Yeah, I mean, that's what else can you do? You know, it's just like wait and watch. You know. So that's it. That's what's going on. What do we got here? Bacteria with long flagellia. Well, I mean, how can I say? The distance of this creature from the whatever. I mean, it could have been taken from like a satellite or something. Not a satellite, but like whatever those. They're like manned satellites. I don't know what they're called. Space station, something of that nature, where they float around inside the atmosphere. They can go out of the atmosphere. They're like that high up, you know. But yeah, I mean, that's why I use the analogy of like a bacteria, you know, because it had that kind of like transparent style skin that you would see at these like, you know, one-celled creatures, single-celled creatures, you know, bacteria. So, oh man, what a heartbreaker. Interesting stuff. On Telegram just yesterday, and I shared this in my, not Telegram, on Instagram just yesterday, there was, somebody posted a clip from this VHS video that I saw, oh God, long time ago, long time ago. I mean, it's VHS, you know. And basically there was this dude, he's a doctor, and he was out walking his dog in the woods, and he discovered this like floating black obelisk in the woods. He took pictures of it, you know, whatever. And he heard his dog like howling and something, and I really don't remember every single detail of it, but suffice to say, there was an actual alien encounter. He managed to, maybe it like came up behind it or something, and he clocked the alien over the head and knocked it out, and then he wrapped it up in like it's like that silver. If you're stranded outside at night and you wrap the silver paper around you, they put like refugees in him and stuff. I forget what that shit's called, but he wrapped this alien up, threw it in his trunk, and brought it home, and then got his camera out, and he was flipping out. The dude's flipping out. I mean, this alien just killed his dog in a very gruesome way. And seeing like a living alien, and this thing is terrifying to look at. It's really, it's horrible. It's this ugly, some sort of demonic looking alien. Ugh, it's, you know, I actually have pictures on my phone of it that I show people once in a while. Anyway, so as he gets his camera out and this thing is like semi-conscious, it's blinking, and you can see that its eye is like following him around the room as he's got the camera, and he's like trying to get it from different angles. It's pretty damn creepy, guys. It's pretty flippy, but there's a side of you has to say, like, how the fuck did a dude use knock out an alien with like a stick or something, like, how come on, there's that, right? You could kind of argue for that, but when you see the footage, man, I don't know, dude. I'm convinced, like, I'm sold. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I don't give a shit. I don't lose anything. I don't have to pay any money because I was wrong about it. I don't have any sort of, oh, I was wrong about it, I'm a bad person. Fuck you. It's just a fucking, like, how can you know? If you weren't there, how the fuck can you know? So, but there's some people that are terrified to admit that it could be true. You know what I'm saying? I mean, really, there's just some people that they're not fucking ready. They are not ready. And I recently spoke to somebody like that, and he was just squirming like crazy. He was squirming to get out of the conversation like crazy. And I'm like, well, all right, you do you. Anyway, pretty crazy stuff. What do we got? Translucent body, I believe they have been spotted from space as well. I mean, it's essentially a being that lives in that stratosphere. For whatever reason, I don't know what it is, but that's just its natural habitat. What does it eat? Probably like sun rays or something, I don't know. Maybe debris from space or something. Maybe there's smaller type of algae, or not algae, like organisms that live out there. They know that a lot of single-celled organisms can survive in open space, in like deep space. The tardigrades, I don't know if you know what a tardigrade is. They expose that to space, and it lived. If an ET kills my pupper, that's when we found out if ETs taste like chicken. Oh, dude. You just you just went there. You freaking went there. You some bitch. I can't believe you just said that. I'm gonna have to. That's it. I don't know. I just don't know anymore. What do we got? What do we got? Bacteria. I posted an image of various upper atmosphere lightning in your Telegram. Oh, cool. Oh, very cool. Nice. Translucent bodies. You made me curious. I believe you have been spotted from pictures. So yeah, I don't know. I just it's these are amazing times, guys. Um, I mean, we shall see. I don't know why the topic of UFOs always seems to come up in my streams. Maybe because I bring them up. I don't know. Should I not talk about that, guys? Am I ruining my brand? Am I like, that guy? Are you guys rolling your eyes at me? I mean, gosh, if I'm not, accepted by normies, how will I survive? How will I ever live with myself? If people make fun of me, oh my God. People will be talking about me and not liking me? My God, what will I do? How will I survive without their approval? Okay, I think I need to change the music again here. I think you guys will have to give me a second. I shall return momentarily. Some mushroom spores can survive in vacuum. Yes. Yes. I'll be back. It's almost time to go. Woo-hoo. What? No. No. Shut up. What the fuck? Alright, we can do that. Little Steely Dan. Little Jewish jazz. Alright, Mad Hatter. I got a question for you. Who controls the world? And if you name them, you could get kicked off YouTube. Let's see. Like, what part of the internet sphere are you from? And the same question for my girl, Athena. Who controls the world? If if you're uncomfortable with that question, you don't have to answer it. But I just kind of checking you guys out. Hey 19. What a song. Oh dude, I'm in the Hey 19 zone, to be honest with you. I don't know, man, like you go dancing and like all the girls are in their 20s and like, oh shit, too young for me, but they want to come over. Hey 19. I should show them the song Hey 19. That's a great idea. Oh, lordy, lordy. Okay, let's check out some answers here. Whoops, wrong button. Okay, let's move on. What do we got? It's clearly it's evil white straight men. Mr. Flash. Flash, you're too dangerous. You are truly dangerous. What else? What else we got? Mad Hatter says, certain religious group which established its power through money control. Well done, well done. You're one of us. I've read history, certain banking, and enslavement of the mankind, or whatever the proper title is. If they name them, then you can't save the chat, or they come.
They're coming for you.
They're gonna send Corn Pop after me. Excellent. Ladies and gentlemen, Mad Hatter is one of us. All right. I think I'm going to actually change the topic just because it's fun. So, last night, I finally started recording my music. I met this dude who is a pro, you know, music engineer guy. He's got a nice studio of his own, and I showed him my music, and then he was like, "Oh my God!" Like, I can remember that I saw him later at the club, and he like ran across the dance floor. He was like, "Dude, you know, you got a great voice. You know, I want you to come into my studio, and we're gonna record." So I'm like, I can't tell you how happy I am about it. I'm like super thrilled. Last 2 weeks, there was like 1 week there was a snowstorm, and then there was another week he had some out of town family business, and his, life happens. And then finally we hooked up on Monday, went to the studio, got started, and wow, just wow. So like I do bass guitar and vocals, and he does drums and keyboards and recording. So like as a team we're freaking oh boy, it's gonna be pretty badass. And he's done every kind of music too. So like we've been even talked about like making house music together and stuff, which I think could be really crazy. Imagine doing like white positive house music. How freaking sick would that be? Crazy. So I thought I'll start off with like you know a fairly easy song that's like fun and easy, and it's kind of I have this song called My Truth, and it's like a pop punk song is my best way to. He said the same thing that everybody says about it. He says it reminds me of the Cars. So it's got that Cars kind of vibe to it. It's real nice. It's a fun tune, good energy, cool, And so you start off doing a kind of like the first time you record, it's really more of a warm up, to be honest. And then you're like, okay, I'm in the zone here. I'm gonna relax and kick it out. So there's a thing called a click track, because like if you're just playing alone and you don't have a drummer, the reality is you're human, and you're gonna tend to sort of go a little fast and a little slow and a little fast and a little slow, and you're not your tempo isn't steady. So there's it's like a metronome that creates a little clicking noise in your headphones, and you just follow that, and there's a certain control involved in like listening for that, and playing your song. It's, to be honest, it's a bit of a tightrope walk, because like you're trying to play with passion, you're trying to emote, and make it like badass and cool and fun, but at the same time you're like, okay, stay on the tempo, listen to the click track, click click, which kind of kills your passion, and it takes your attention away from the emotion and puts it on the technical side of music, So it's not like that's the world of recording. If anybody ever did recording, they would understand that. Metronome, yeah. So yeah, so I'm gonna have to kind of get a bit used to the recording process, but that's not gonna take long. I've done plenty of recording in the past. It's not like it's new to me. he and I are also in a like get to know you phase too, so that's a whole other thing. And the crazy thing about it is that he reminds me of like one of my top best friends in high school who was an exceptional musician. Unfortunately, that same guy is also like turned out to be like a hardcore California liberal. He moved to Cali, and that just ruined him. It just totally ruined him. And like I remember he moved back, take care of his parents, and he just like hated living here because it's like, you know, everybody who's outside of California is like beneath them, like classic liberal kind of thinking is like, I'm better than you all because I live in California. Yes, I'm better than you. And when I ran into him, I was like, oh my God, you're back. Holy shit, dude. How long you been back? Oh, for like a year. And I'm like, and you didn't call me? Like right at that moment, I should have noticed like something's wrong here. Something's very wrong because just fill in the blank, whatever. So we sort of tried to do our little reunion thing, and we did. We had some fun for a while there. But like then Trump happened, and he kind of put me through the ringer. It was like one of these like liberal interrogations where like if you're gonna wear a hat that says "Make America Great Again," I can't respect you. And like you're gonna throw out a friendship from high school, one of your best friends, because of Trump. You guys know how they are. You know how the liberals are. They're just retarded cult followers, essentially. And that broke my heart, though. God, that broke my heart. It's like, dude, we've been friends forever. You know me. And we did have a couple tit for tat things. He's like, so, you know, do you believe in white privilege? And I'm like, fuck no, that's bullshit. And he's like, just, oh shit, I can't control you, I can't make you fall into line and like follow the cult rules, the belief code. So sad, so sad. Anyway, the new dude is not like that. He is not a weirdo liberal wackadoo. And I've shown him my stuff. I have shown him some. I mean, my songs. I'm saying like it's okay to be white, and like he's like, yeah, man, you fucking rock. So I'm like, okay, I guess we're. He's not like an explicitly political guy. That if you're a city slicker, you by default kind of liberal, just because like that's how you survive in that environment. But he doesn't. Anyway, he likes my stuff. It's gonna go great. I'm psyched. I'm really psyched. So that's the story, Morning Glory. What do we got? 8:30 is over. I am so anxious. I was gonna go to the gym at like 5:30 after work, and there was not one parking spot in this huge lot, and I'm like, fuck that. I don't like working out around people anyway. Um, it's just, meathead troglodytes in the gym. It's like, I got bigger muscles than you, I'm better than you. It's like, all right, thanks a lot, buddy, I appreciate that. But anyway, so I'm going to be going, I don't know when. And not long, I don't know, probably in a little bit. Maybe I'll go till, what time is it? Yeah, I should probably close up soonish. Because I have to work tomorrow, so I can't stay up that late. Okay, what do we got? Laugh my ass off. Your impersonations are epic. I missed my calling. I should have been a voice actor. That's funny. What comic book is this? Jackson 1 is here. What a cool name. This, I'll show you in a second. Give me 10 seconds, bruh. Hang tight, bruh. I'm about to show you. Hold on. Oh. Naturally. It's out of reach. Did you ever hear of Militia Man and MAGA Force? That's who this be. Sometimes it do be like that. Yes, sirree, Bob. Militia Man, thank you. I'm doing body weight exercises at home right now. Ah, cool, very good. Das ist gut, ja. Right now my main thing is just a lot of cardio. I'm going back to like what do you call it? Like no carb kind of diet, you know. It's like protein and vegetables and that kind of shit. And I think with that plus the heavy cardio, I should be good. Yeah, oh my god. Anyway, is this still Yacht Rock? You better believe it, bro. Now here's what's fucked up. This drives me out of my mind. I feel like I'm living in a bubble or something because I always thought this music was called AM Gold, like AM radio, AM Gold. Forever, that's all I ever heard it referred to as is AM Gold. And then like a couple years ago, through the White Art Collective, we were talking about music. And I was like, oh, you know, I wanted to. Oh yeah, we did. What do you call that when you sing to music? It's called karaoke. So we were doing karaoke, tons of fun, and I think I picked a Yacht Rock song, and everyone was like, "Oh my God, Yacht Rock! Ha ha ha! That's so cool!" You know, nobody thought to do that, and I was like, "Yacht Rock? What the fuck are you talking about?" I was like, "This is AM Gold." No, that's Yacht Rock. I'm like, no, it's not. It's AM Gold. And so we had like a big fight over. No, not a fight, you know, but I was just. And then I come to find out that like somehow there's this thing called Yacht Rock that's existed forever. So what planet am I from? I don't even know anymore. Fooled around and fell in love. Yeah, and I'm falling in love right now on top of it. I mean, I've literally fallen in love with this dissident right girl. Oh, she's perfect. Except for one thing that happened today. So maybe I'll just go jog it off. It's just like, this kind of music gets me the super, you know, like, whoa, you know. Is this still, yeah, all right, gang. I think before I embarrass myself, I'm going to cut it off here. Call it a day. Oh, sorry, I lost my mind for 10 seconds. So there you go. That's what he's. Well, I can't stop talking. I'm gonna shut up. I love you guys. Have a good night. I'll see you, you know, in the usual back alleys and dark rooms. Peace out, Gondorian. Thanks for tolerating my insanity. Stay safe. Great to have you around, Mad Hatter. Good stuff. And we will keep on rocking in the free world. Need to bring back dissident karaoke. For reals, yo. That's like, maybe I should be the one to do that. It's a damn good idea. Stay strong, gang. All right, take care. Don't let them bring you down.